And John, this is quite the honor. We're going to start this 30-30 in 30 minutes on the Diamondbacks with Zac Gallen. Do you think that's the interview we should begin with?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Zac.
Athletic pitcher.
Joins us now. I know you're a huge fan of athletic pitchers. And Zac, that is what you are. Your third organization, Cardinals, then the Marlins, and now the Diamondbacks. You've clearly found a home in the desert, haven't you?
I think so. Yeah. It's when you get traded, it's that weird feeling of, am I wanted here? Is it a business? Whatever it is. But, I love being here. The org, the guys, everything I think just kind of fits my style.
I have a long, weird question, okay? Because the times we live in, I love guys that know how to pitch. You know how to pitch. I would have to be walking around with big headphones to block out all the noise that would be said today about velocity, velocity, velocity. How do you block out the noise and some of the information that comes your way because you're not necessarily dependent on velocity? You know how to pitch.
Yeah, I think it's just something, I grew up, I didn't throw hard at all. Had a late velo spike. I think it was my junior year. So for me, it's always just kind of been, you got to learn how to pitch. You got to learn how to mix pitches. I think it was kind of funny back in the day. That was almost a slight of, they were like, oh, he's going to have to mix pitches. But for me, I just think it was a chess match when I'm out there, just trying to outsmart the hitter and use every weapon I have.
Let's dive into that a little bit more. In over 150 career big league innings, your ERA is under 2.8. So how do you go about missing barrels? What is your consistent plan of attack?
I mean, for me, I just love, different sequences that are outside the box, really. That started back in 19 with Brian Holiday in New Orleans. He was just calling some pitches in different counts that I probably didn't, necessarily think about, and then just went from there. So for me, it's just trying to keep the guys on their toes, not get too predictable, and just stay down in the zone, go up when I have to, and let everything else work off of that.
Well, I'm jealous of the hair. First, I got to get that out. And I'm jealous of knowing when you pitch at home, you're guaranteed to pitch, right? You got the dome. What is the big difference? You're not Colorado, but you're not far removed from the ball being different in Arizona than when you go on the road. What's been your biggest adjustment when you go on the road?
Yeah, I mean, when you go to Colorado, it's tough. You have to have an understanding of your pitches aren't going to move the same way. So you got to kind of shift your game plan a little bit, not get too far outside of, what I'm good at. But at the same time, just understanding that, the pitches are going to be a little bit different. But then you go to Oracle and you go to Dodger Stadium and you're kind of getting close to the water and the ball moves a little bit more. So yeah, it's just having an understanding of not trying to do too much, but taking into account that the ball is going to do, some different things.
Did you pay attention to what the Padres and the Dodgers did this offseason, or do you just, I don't care who my opponent is, it's my game plan, that's all that matters?
No, I mean, it's hard not to see. I think that's awesome that, they went out there, spent some money. Tatis, unbelievable player, and, you get Snell and Darvish. But at the same time, it's not going to matter. We're going to show up to play. We're going to, go out there and see what's going to happen. I don't think them signing a bunch of that money is going to really affect what we're going to try and do this year.
You were our first interview of this 30-minute block. Is that too much pressure on you, or are you okay with the honor?
No, I'm honored. I mean, this is cool. I was starting to think I had a face for radio, so this is cool to get on here.
Yeah, obviously you got the show hair. John alluded to it. Hey, Zac Gallen, have a great 2021. We'll be watching, okay?
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.